Hello Pisces, this is AD from kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your weekly reading, guys. So this is going to be from May 6th to May 13th, 2019, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back if you are old. Welcome if you are new. We're so happy to have you here as we grow and expand. So please don't forget to drop a like, share, and subscribe, guys. All right. Also check out the description box below on information how to book a personal reading with me. And without any further ado, let's get into y'all's reading. Let's see what's going on this week. I can say that I have been experiencing extreme fatigue. And so I'm curious if that's like a Pisces thing or if that's just a lazy bitch thing, you know? But I've been so tired. It's been so hard for me to muster up the energy. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because there's so much that I want to do. There's so much to accomplish. And I just have just not had the energy. It's kind of like I'm in it's as if, I'm in my own personal retrograde, and I cried for no reason earlier today. I just been a mess for absolutely no reason. So I'm kind of curious. I'm confiding in y'all, my Pisces sisters and my Pisces brothers, to let me know, am I going crazy? Am I going nuts? Should I be worried? Or are we all experiencing this together? Because I've been wild these past couple of days. My mood swings have just been off the charts. I'm happy to come and do this because I was going to do the videos regardless. But I was I hope I'm not... Welcome to kayxztarot, I guess. But that was my mood. So, how to get that shit together, okay? So, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for our Pisces for this week. I'm hearing, adventure awaits. Yeah, literally. Adventure awaits for some of you guys. I don't know if you guys are traveling, taking a journey. I know for me, I'm having a friend come from out of town. But there could be a message of love that comes in with the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just your emotions. Again, this could tie back to those emotions. But I do hear adventure awaits. You could hear, for some of you guys, you could be receiving a message from somebody distant. Somebody who's far, and they could be hey... I've been keeping up with you on social media. How have you been doing? Somebody that you haven't heard from a while. I don't know why I got that. But yeah, it could be somebody returning. But there's distance. All right, that's going to be the key. If this is the chump that lives down the street, not it, okay? That's not the text message that you're waiting for. I'm talking about somebody who probably has some distance. There's some state lines between you. For other of you, it's, borders. All right, it's waters, bodies of water. But there's some distance between you. But you could be expecting a very pleasant message, all right? It might not be a declaration of love with that page there, but it could be a really pleasant message. Yeah, and then we even have the Magician. So it could be connecting with an Aries or a Scorpio. But this is the card of you have all the tools in the toolbox in order to be successful, Pisces. So it seems like you're in this place where you're manifesting. So if you've been manifesting somebody from foreign distance, for some of you guys, you could end up meeting somebody who's foreign, somebody who has a different cultural background than you. But they're able to provide other things that you want. Perhaps you've been, trying to even throwing that in the pot. Ooh, I want an exotic beach. I want somebody foreign. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people do it with cars. You can do it with people. You know what I'm saying? But there is this level of you will this into existence, if that makes sense, with the Magician card coming here, because this is the most powerful card just because it's the first card. It's just you have everything in order to be successful. Your mama sent you off with the journey. You got your lunchbox in hand, you got your knapsack, and you're ready to take on the world. It's kind of like the full start, but you actually have the tools here. So what are you putting that work into? So I'm curious to see how this is going to come up in the I'm curious to see what this reading is going to be. I have no idea, guys. I didn't notice anything when I was pre-shuffling either. Alright, let's see. Two. Ooh. Oh, man. We had quite a few cards fly out. A lot of fire, guys. And I can't tell if it's from distance. Fire, all the wands energy means distance. So for some of you guys, this has to do with traveling. But we have the Moon card come out. So it could be connecting with a Cancer. But this is dealing with the subconscious, things that you can't see, things that you think. It's paying attention to those dreams. Again, a lot of you guys could be having some restless nights like myself. Or I'm just projecting. So you guys have to let me know. But, there's some restless nights, some inner tension. There seems to be friction about... I want to say a new start, but it's more than that. It's a new beginning. You know, it's that adventure. It's like, it's for some of you guys, you are aware that like you're about to embark on this new journey, all right? But it just seems to be filled with barricades. And so this is causing some restless nights because like in your heart of hearts, you know that it's going to work out. You know that you're going to be that person that you want to be. You know, there's nothing stopping you from doing that, particularly with that Magician card. But with the Five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict. This could be of egos, passions, but I'm just... there's just something that's not connecting, all right? It feels like it's like a false start almost. It feels like you keep like false starting and you're just like, I don't know how much more of this I'm going to be able to take because like if I keep running into these same walls again, like I'm going to be upset, you know, like... I have a really great friend who always goes into that voice, and that's exactly what it is. It's like, I am going to lose it, you know, and so a lot of you guys are feeling that way. And we even have the King of Wands coming up here, so some of you guys could be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but I just imagine a false start. And for some of you guys, this could be something in the works. And the reason why I'm saying this is because in my personal readings and readings that I've done, the King of Wands pops out, but like it's always like shrouded by kind of like the secrecy. So I'm imagining that that's one of those things that's happening. So something, and I mean, here it goes. I mean, it's still the same way. The Moon and the King of Wands, there's some secrecy here. But it's so weird because the King of Wands, all right, all this wand energy, secrets is not the forte here. You know, it's just like, this is big energy. Like, this is huge energy. This is somebody who comes into the room. I mean, we're talking about Sagittarius. We're talking about Aries. We're talking about Leo. We're talking about huzzah, you know? And so it's so interesting to see it paired with the Moon with the level of subconscious and secrecy. So some of you guys could be having self-doubts about who you are, you know, how to establish the I am, what's your journey, where you're headed, where you're going, all right? How do you claim your throne? What is your throne? Where is your kingdom? You know, those type of subconscious conversations are happening with you and they could be causing some friction. For some of you guys, you could be ending up meeting somebody who's foreign, somebody who's distant, somebody who's a satyr or whatever, and you have to keep that relationship a secret and it causes some type of tension. Some of you guys are going to meet somebody. Some of you guys are going to meet somebody, and you're going to have to keep it a secret or whatever because there's distance between you. Like, it could have been, you know, you both were traveling or they traveled, you happen to meet them in the bar, and they're not going to be around for X amount of time. You know, it's all going to work out if that's the person that you're meant to be with, but there's something that just feels like, golly, like this was supposed to be my big break, and it's a false start. And I guess what I have to say to you, and probably to myself to an extent, it's just like, what difference does it make? Like, what is time? You know, it's just like, what is that extra or whatever? If this is something that's supposed to be long lasting, eternal, and like all those other stuff, eternal life, like, can't you tell I've been to church? But if this is supposed to be something that's long lasting and supposed to stand the test of times and all that good stuff, it's just like, what is an extra couple of months in the grand scheme of things to allow this person to, I don't know, get their citizenship? It's something like that. For some of you guys, I'm trying to pick as many storylines as I can, but there is a level of secrecy. There is a friction of egos, and there's some sort of false start to something that is causing some sleeplessness, some reckless. Oh, look at that. The Two of Cups, right? So there's this, to me, it doesn't necessarily have to do with love, but it's just like a progression that's good progression, but like you can't share it with people for whatever reason. So I'm hoping that like it comes up. Look all these super positive cards. So there could be a marriage proposal coming in. So let's see. I'm ready to get into the spread. We're already 10 minutes in and I haven't even done the spread. Wowzers. So yeah, we're doing good today, Pisces. Of course, we had flippers. Yeah, look at this. So, like, there's a Knight of Cups that came in. So, it could be, again, dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody is sending an offer, a message of love. But look, it's, again, surrounded by secrecy. And the Nine of Pentacles. So, somebody's freedoms, you know, it could be their finances. Somebody's finances are secret. Like, you could end up coming in contact with somebody who, like, you don't even know how much they're worth because they don't tell you, or you don't tell them what you're worth, you know, for your sake, you know, like, there's just a secrecy here. Somebody feels like they've been left out in the cold with the session of some deception. Somebody's energy has come in and is trying to mask all of this. That's why this is so crazy. That's like the Knight of Cups, and then you have this pretty clear storyline of like deception and kind of singlehood, but there's love here. That's why I'm just like, this might be a secret connection. Somebody where you have to leave friends and family out in the cold. I don't know. But I'm not necessarily getting, I was like, but I'm not getting third party. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting, like, you're sneaking behind somebody's back. It's just like, you can't, you know, really get into it because maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. It's just like, you just feel like you need to keep it to yourself in case some holes pop in. And I can't wait to see the comment section. I really hope that this is picking up with some people because, I mean, we're 10 minutes in. So, like, I'm excited to see these stories because they seem real juicy. And juicy in the sense of, like, it's like, I'm dating a prince. Right? And then we even had the Knight of Cups come out again. So, there is love. There is a proposal. There's an offer of love here. A message of love. A, hey, you know, I've been thinking about you. You've been on my mind. It could be something small like that. Or it could be like, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It can range with the Knight of Cups there. But I do sense, again, that there's like some sort of fear. And one. Specifically when it comes to resources and goodness gracious. The Three of Pentacles came out, which is funny because I was saying resources. And class differences. It's just like this person might be too wealthy for me, or this person might be too classy for me. You know, I don't understand the social mores of this particular thing. And even if it has to deal with, like it's foreign, like you don't speak the same language as like their parents, you know, you're just starting to think about all this stuff because these are all factors that are playing into it. So, try not to get too lost in doubt. I think that it's all going to work out for whatever reason, but these are the things that are happening right now. It's just kind of like, I'm so grateful for this person. This person's great, but like, why do they live in Timbuktu? Or why are they a billionaire? You know, something like that. I mean, that's pretty extreme, but it feels like that. There's just a huge discrepancy between the two of you that you might not be able to deny. And it could be because this person, you know, with the Three of Pentacles coming out when I'm having this conversation, because this could be somebody that you work with. This could be somebody that you genuinely like is your boss or you're higher up and you can't say anything. That's why I'm just kind of like, it's a juicy situation, but not the traditional juice, okay? It's not the traditional tea, all right? We moved to chamomile tea, honey. You know, like this is some new tea. This is some fresh tea. It's not that you're sneaking around your best friend's bag. It's nothing like that. It's a story of class. It's a story of class. It's a story of distance, travel, secret admirations, you know, rendezvous. Like it's kind of interesting. This hasn't happened for me yet, so that's why I need to hear for you guys. 3, 2, and 1. So we're all in different spaces on our journey. So for those of you who have possibly entered into this phase or have some inkling as to what it is, you know, please share. All right. Yeah, so the underlying energy we have is the Two of Cups followed by the Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. So this could be a like ordained partnership, okay? Like somebody who could be coming in for you to really tickle your fancy, you know, to say the least. There's a great union, and this could again be a job. This could be it's a partnership of some sort, and it's one that fulfills your wishes, fulfills your wants, your needs, you know, on an emotional level. Yeah, and this is something that you wanted and willed for a very long time. And for some of you guys, this person's darker than normally you've been with. Maybe it's a darker race, but like I never really noticed the color of the people in these cards. But I'm looking at this Nine of Cups guy, and he's pretty brown. So for some of you guys, you're literally getting that tall, dark, and handsome. Or he's just foreign, like he's just different. It's just different. It's just different than what you expected. But it really is an even exchange of cups. And I think that both of you guys are willing to learn from one another. And you're excited because this is the type of relationship that gets to build on itself as far as like getting to know each other, because there's so much to learn about a person. You know, you're not only learning about this person, you're learning about their culture, you're learning about their heritage, and they're equally invested in learning about yours. I mean, the Two of Cups is such an even exchange. And there's somebody that you want to travel with and want to go the distance with. And that's just the underlying energy. So you can also pay close attention to your friends. All right, so yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles coming up as the heart of the reading. We have the Queen of Wands as the foundation, beautiful energy. We move into the Three of Wands. I said Queen of Wands. That's the Three of Wands. I think I murdered that together. We have the Three of Wands coming up as the present moment. We have the Ten of Cups as the most likely outcome. I love it. And then we have Death card coming up as the most likely outcome. So could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Yeah, it could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Could be connecting with a Scorpio. Yeah, we have Earth here, but again, there's going to be focus on the workplace this week with the Three of Pentacles popping up as like the heart of the reading. So there is going to be some sort of focus on collaboration coming together. Again, a lot of you guys could be signing a contract and you end up meeting somebody within the workforce that you really end up, you know, fucksing with, you know, and then you end up, because you're in a state, again with the Magician, just to double down with the Queen of Wands here, this is manifestation. This is the yes queen. Okay, she gets what she wants, all right? As I always say, this is my Rihanna card. This is a celebrity card. This is somebody who exudes sensuality, sexuality, passion. People want to be around them, you know, and you have that type of command, particularly in your work field and in your career. You're really on top of your shit. You right now are in this moment with the Three of Wands where you're waiting for your ships to come in, where you might not see it, but it doesn't matter because it's built on the foundation of the Queen of Wands. All right, so it's going to work out. It's just like you're just waiting for those things. You're waiting to receive. All right, and here's a beautiful thing: you do with the Ten of Cups. You do. You receive that and then some and more. All right, so you can start seeing some things coming in this week. I'm getting a delayed. I'm not seeing anything major happening this week just because the present moment is the Three of Wands. So this to me means that you're waiting for something to happen, you know, so it's just kind of like you're waiting for something to happen. But we do have all these threes here, these 2 threes here, I'm sorry. So there is growth and expansion, right? And for some of you guys, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, it could be balancing out, right? We get to 6, which is balance. It could be balancing your passion and your resources and finances, right? It could be balancing your work life with your passion life. Okay. A lot of you guys are going to be figuring out how to do that. But you can do it, again, with the Queen of Wands, doubling down and confirming that Magician card. It's just like you have the fire energy, you have this divine feminine energy, the sexuality, sensuality, even more than that, the smarts, the wits, all right, the charming demeanor, in order to kind of charm people into getting what you want. And I don't even think that it's that hard. And I think that somebody charms you. All right, like some of you guys could be coming again into contact with that King of Wands. All right, so your divine counterparts, somebody who's able to match you. All right, the clear signs are going to be they're equally as ambitious. They've traveled, you know, they have traveled. They plan on traveling more. These are going to be the tail signs. If you're dealing with somebody again who hasn't been anywhere, like, you know, they've only been to like Detroit. You know, no shade to Detroit, but like, you know, if that's the only place they've been, then this probably isn't that person. This is somebody who is able to mirror you in that way. So like if you want, whatever it is that you've been saying that you want, and whatever it is that you've been working on to become, the Lord is going to introduce somebody to you who's either working on a lot of those same things, but for some of you guys, I'm imagining that this person is probably already established. That's why it gets kind of funky. That's why it's kind of weird, because some of you guys are going to be coming into contact with somebody who is already established. They're already that. And that's where the nervousness and the tension and even the deflation of ego for some of you guys, because this person in a way, you know, even though they see you as a Queen of Wands and you know you're the Queen of Wands, they like have already established and had their kingdom. So you're kind of in this mix of admiration. Like, well, what do you want with me? Like, I know I'm the shit, but like, you know, like, are you sure? You know, it's kind of one of those things. And they're like, yeah, I'm positive. Because you're the wish fulfillment too. And I think that they admire you for your hustle. That it's a rare, the ambition that you guys share. And I'm just being honest. This reading is not going to resonate with everyone. There's no way. I'm sorry. There's just no way for this reading to resonate with, you know, all the people, all the Pisces in the world. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like for the people that this does resonate with, your ambition and your drive to get to the next level, it's a compliment to you, because it's not matched by many. Okay, it's really not matched by many. So when you find this person, when you find this defined counterpart, all right, it's gonna match. Like, it's just gonna match, and that's gonna be your clear sign. And now there is gonna be, it's gonna have to be a secret for whatever reason. It's gonna have to be kept quiet, you know, whatever. For whatever reason, it's going to require some level of, you know, hush hush. Keep it. Oh, I can't sing that song. Damn it, R. Kelly. Like, what an asshole. And prayers to his victims. But like, yeah, I can't sing that song. Anyways. We have the Death card coming up here as your card of advice, which is metamorphosis, transformation, all right, evolution, okay? And this is your card of advice. This is a change. This is a real change, a real growth, all right, that you're going to be experiencing. There's a closing, not even a closing of a cycle. There's a death to a cycle, all right? And it could be one full of self-doubt. It could be one full of self-pity. It could be one of feeling like you're not good enough, or you're unworthy, or you haven't received love, or what have you. Whatever it is that you've been saying, there's a depth to that, because it's challenged. And it's not, and I don't want this to sound like it's coming from like an external place where like, you know, you're only going to be okay because this external factor comes in and kind of helps you out. It's more than that. You've done the internal work. That's why I'm like, I don't know how many people that this is going to resonate with, just because it's hard work to really rebuild yourself, all right? It's hard work to re-enter, all right, the world again, especially after you feel like you've been broken, and you actually re-enter, rebuild, all right, re-strategize, and have a different understanding of love, life, work, career, all these different things, because you've been through the ringer, all right? There's almost a Queen of Swords energy here, but it's just like, it's not the Queen of Swords energy, because you turn that cold energy into hot energy, if that makes sense. It's just like you made it extra steamy, like you've embodied like some sort of, you know, sensuality, sexuality. You've turned your heartache into like some superpower of some sort. And because you've done that, now you'll be able to attract something that is of caliber, if that makes sense. Something that relates to you. Something that is able to match you and meet you. And there's no shade to people. People are on different journeys. Like, I'm not trying to, like, and I was having this conversation with my friend about the power of ambition. You know, there's nothing wrong with not being ambitious. You understand what I'm saying? It's not for everyone. You know, some people are perfectly comfortable, and the example that I came up with this morning, so I'll share it with you. It's like, some people are perfectly comfortable being SpongeBob. Some people just want to be a fry cook. Like, they just want to be a fry cook. They're happy to be a fry cook. All right. That's fine. And then what you'll stumble upon a lot of are Squidwards. People who think that they're too good to be a fry cook, but unable to actually take that leap of faith to pursue their passions. And that's when you come into somebody who's super bitter and like angry and, you know, oh, I hate everything. But yet, you know, the moment that SpongeBob were to leave, or Patrick were to leave, and all that other stuff. Lately, I've been feeling like Patrick. That's why I said I've been feeling like Patrick. Like, I haven't been doing shit. I haven't been up to shit. I just been like under a rock. Like, I've been on my Patrick Star shit, okay? So I'm trying to work on that. But, you know, some people are okay being SpongeBob. And it seems like at this point, I don't think that you want a SpongeBob. I don't think that you want a Squidward. I think that you want somebody who is able to, like, match you in that level. So, yeah. So that's what I got for you here, Pisces. So that's good. So we're going to move into your oracle cards before the end of this reading, and then I'll let you go. But before I forget, please don't forget to check out the description box below and information on how to book a personal reading with me. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at the Gothic Goon. And you can follow me on there, guys. All right. Ooh. So yeah, we had breathe. This is the first card I saw. And this is for particularly, I'm pulling another card, because this is particularly if you've been like me. And you've been kind of in the state of Three of Wands, where you're like, I know I have good things returning back to me. I know I have good things coming towards me, but I don't necessarily see it yet. Like, I can see like the shadow of the boat on the horizon, but that's just not enough. You know, calm down. It's gonna work out. Let's not forget that we saw the Ten of Cups out, you know. So, there is happiness on the horizon. There's a blessing that's coming in. There's some stuff in the works. I just don't, with the Moon card being here, the Three of Wands being here, my only bad news is that I just don't see it revealing itself, right? I don't see it revealing itself this week, but just know that it's in the works. So much so, it's so much so in the works that, like, it was, Spirit put it to make that reading about it. But I just want to come up with that fair warning, like, if you get to next Monday, and he's not here, you know, your billionaire, rock star, foreign Latin guy, you know, who just loves you, you know, your prince. It's in the works, all right? It might not manifest this week, but it's in the works, all right? So just breathe out. It's coming. All right, let's get another card. Yeah, and then we even have happy at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is a really positive. Yeah, and then we even have loyal heart. All right, 3, 5, which goes to 8. So this is infinity, you know, soulmate, forever. This is something that goes, like, it could have been past life relationships. There's a loyalty that you have, kind of like Hitchcock. Whatever that movie is with Will Smith, where he's a superhero. Who is the girl? is it Robbie Margot or is it Charlize Theron? I'm sorry, don't kill me. Or it's probably neither of them, but it's one of them where he's always like falling in love and like they can separate for hundreds of years and they find each other again. It's kind of like that. And I think that that's why there's the familiarity, even if you guys are, you know, in foreign, even if you guys are foreign, it's kind of like one of those things where before you came down here, you guys both decided like, hey, you know, like, I think that we should learn different cultures and like experience them. I think that was a part of y'all's soul contract to be so far so you can introduce a new lifestyle. Like both of you were curious about new places and you want to learn, but now it's time for you guys to start coming back to each other. So really pay attention to synchronicities. I don't think I say it right. That's why I never use that word, because I'm like, my dyslexia comes and kicks me in the ass sometimes. But you guys are returning, so pay attention to numbers at the 6. And for some of you guys, honestly, 13. I know that sounds childish, but like 13, which is also 4. So just, you know, be on the lookout for your dreams. I think that this person is coming in quickly. And yeah, I think that you're more than ready for it, Pisces. So that is absolutely what I got for you guys. Please, again, let me know in the comment section, because this is it's a little bit of a different reading that I got. But it's interesting. I'm excited to see if it ends up resonating with me myself, because it's a fun reading. Yeah, so that's what I got for you, Pisces. So thank you so much for your continued support here. I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope that you learned something, you know. If it didn't resonate, I hope you learned something, you know. And yeah, so peace until next time. Godspeed on this journey, guys. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.